What's up, y'all? Harold here with some more of the Sullivan Gospel. I'm going to talk about water a little bit. God turned water into wine. Oh, sorry, my eyes were closed. I'm blind. I forget sometimes, or I forget that they're closed. But yeah, he turned water into wine. He also made water come out of stuff like rocks and stuff. Well, Jesus did that, and then he departed the water. I mean, he did a lot of stuff with water. He controlled the elements, like I mentioned in the previous Sullivan Gospel. Also, we got the seals I want to mention. See, at the end in the New Testament, there's a book. It's kind of a little complicated to get into it, but there's a bunch of seals, and this is a book that everything's written from all time in, which they kind of call the Akashic records and stuff, spiritual people. But there's all the angels guarding it, and one is defiant, and nobody's supposed to open it or be able to open it, and he breaks it and breaks the seal and lets all the evil loose and this and that and Satan or whatever. There's many names for the evil, and so that's kind of the story of how that happens right there. And then so as far as uh, extra stuff like Adam and Eve, which I mentioned that there's books missing from the Bible that you can find if you do a lot of good research though. Adam and Eve, uh, God comes to them and tells them that he will be returning in a human form later on, which the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost, the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, the Holy Trinity, God, Jesus, and Spirit is all one. And he says that he's going to be returning. So it's basically Jesus is God in a human body, and he's able to do all them things because he is the omnipresent, all in one. And so, but God predicts or foresees or just tells them in the book of Adam and Eve, which is not in the Bible, but he tells them that this is going to happen in the future. And so that part is removed. I don't know what the reason for that was. I don't know, but there's so many other reasons, like just there are so many other things removed from the Bible that for some reason they just didn't think it was important. And so that's why some of the stuff is bits and pieces or kind of doesn't make sense because you're not getting the whole story. So I just wanted to let y'all know that and be the light. Remember, love's a choice, and so is to hate.